The regional final is going to be pretty close. I'm pretty confident in my team that we can get top 2. I think we can take first if we play really well. Anything can happen at Taylor 5.
So we got Prime and Exile 5 coming together now, and it's going to be a close series.
What would it mean for you guys to go to the World Champs?
It means everything. We've put in so much for this. The amount of sacrifice that you have to make in your life to actually be the best in the world at something is crazy, and we've all made more than enough of a sacrifice to win this.
Over this map, or so it seems. For the Railgun plays, puts into this play. Railgun, beautiful shot, gets another one as well. That's a triple kill over at Bar and Cafe. Oh, the ridiculous snapshot there!
That will be momentarily reset. He finds 3 players in front of him. He'll get one and find another. He gets his second one. We'll get a triple here.
Stop challenging me! There's a comeback. Exile 5 is still well in the lead. They are indeed, and they just keep leading. Ball now taking on Junior. That was a beautiful double kill.
Imagine pocketing $1.5 million for playing a video game. Well, that's the tantalising prospect for 4 Kiwi gamers who are heading off to the Halo World Championships in California.
Let me tell you, I'm out here from a very far away place. Oh, for a chance to be a star, nowhere seems to be too far.
No, yo. Alright, so we're in the cab, we're heading our way to our place we're staying in, the Airbnb place, you know what I mean? We got the boys in the front here. The little Australian over there is asleep. Yeah, we're going there, set our stuff up, you know, probably get some food to eat. Love life, one love. Cheers.
Los Angeles.
Let's see Mario. Alright, we just got it. We're at the Airbnb place. We're about to meet up with Mario, the guy that owns the place.
There's plenty of dish soap though that you guys can. Gas stove, pretty self-explanatory. Fan and light up here. Help yourself to some water.
Alright, so we're just heading down to get some food. We don't know where we're going. We're all lost already. It's a pretty scary place around here, man. So we don't know what we're gonna get. I don't know what's down there, but we're about to find out. So we just got some Jack in the Box here, man. It's pretty good, man. Had a nice little burger there. It was a bit buttery, man, but it was good, man. So once we finish here, we're going to head back to the place. We're going to set up our Xboxes and everything and start playing, hopefully, if everything works. So yeah, and that's the rest of the night for us.
Thoughts on the house?
Thoughts on the house? It's good, man. Shout out to Mario, man. It's good.
We scrimmed against the Nile, Elevate, Chosen Squad, Fairby and Cloud9, and against these teams our Slayers were really good, but our objective was lacking, so we had to improve our strategies and try and improve it quite a bit in order to be able to keep up with them.
Where is he on? Is he pushing? Why don't you fucking read this? Oh my god.
Yeah, push.
Oh, I'm getting mad at there, bro.
Just live.
Nice, boys. Bro, you guys scared me so hard.
It's fucking good.
Did you snipe something?
Yeah, it's not a couple way.
Bro, they see my snipe rockets.
Did you get the last kill?
I did. I snipe rocketed him across the map.
Bro, did you see? I fucking pushed the wrong trigger way.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
So Chosen Squad, we were splitting series, beating them. They beat us the first time, I believe. Cloud9, we played about one map seriously against them and we beat them on it. And then Denial, we won I think 2 maps, lost quite a few, but our Slayers were extremely strong. And then Elevate, they beat us every single time with our Slayers against strong and our objective being quite weak. So over that week, there was some definite differences we'd feel with American teams. They would definitely play a lot faster, and also they'd be challenging you a lot more, applying a lot of pressure. And also, the other people in the team, when this sort of play was happening, was they had good positions in order to cover them and also apply more shots. So constantly you were getting aggressed on, and it was quite hard to take control of the map, even if they are like jumping out of you and playing very aggressive. So over this time we had to adjust our playstyle a little bit, get some strats sort of off the Americans, we'll see how they were playing against us and see what was not working. And I think we improved quite a bit over this period.
Get up, medic.
Ground and pound that shit in. Watch the. Yeah, they're jumping in front of the base. They're gonna go for a desperate pull.
Nice.
That's the way, boys.
Fucking do it, man.
Bro, didn't I just camp in the corner?
So after a week of practice, we were feeling quite confident about our chances at Worlds. We had learned a lot and we started to apply our learnings to our gameplay, and if we could just play at our peak levels and clutch up a bit, then hopefully upsets would come our way.
He's I can't say it.
He's going to drop down their shield, the other one's going to tunnel the UI.
Yeah, like, we were doing the right thing in a sense because we knew we didn't have red, so we tried to push out blue.
Yeah, but like someone's got to like hold the...
What?
Hold red side?
We can't hold red though. How are we going to hold red?
No, like hold like them pushing out of it.
So most time we were over there, we were either scrimming or playing arena, and also our mornings would watch a little bit of VODs, and then hanging out was towards the afternoon or at night we would go to get food or just chill out after a good scrim session.
So while we've been here at the pre-LAN house, we've basically played a few American pro teams. Not as many as we would have liked to, but we have scrimmed Cloud9, Elevate and Denial. We took a few games off Denial. They're the second seeded team, so that was a bit of a confidence booster for us. And we basically studied our gameplay against them and the other pro teams pretty hard. So we have come leaps and bounds from when we first came here in terms of skill and strategy. So we're basically trying to fit in one last scrim tonight and then relax for the next 2-3 days, I think, before the tournament starts. Just make sure we're mentally rested and really ready to go on the day, because you don't want to be playing badly on the day.
Still alive, Ed.
What?
Jake's still alive.
Yeah, so we just got done here with the little house here. We're off to the hotel, you know. We're gonna post up there and get I don't know if we can set up there or anything, but if we can't, we'll probably just go do stuff and just kind of chill out. We've been playing a lot of Halo this week, man. It's been good. It's been fun to actually play on American Connection, you know. We've been able to find games in arena, good scrims against a lot of the teams. But yeah, so the Uber's about to be here and we're almost off, so I'll see you guys soon.
We've got hard shells. Front, bro. Just take it up.
Where's the room then?
Yeah. the hotel. Getting real with it. Chip. That's a short one.
Depends how you come in. Like if you get over to the back flag side.
Yeah, if you get in here, you're good. But like if you're just entering, you just post it up, you get blind.
Yeah. But I feel like just sometimes running into the base is a waste of time because you don't end up doing anything. And then you've also wasted another 5 seconds.
Turn right. That first little insert right there.
Hats. So what? What's going on, bud?
It was at 6,969.
Now we just went on a photo shoot, man, real quick. We've got our photos taken with the team and single individual ones, man, so now we're about to go back downstairs and chill out. Chip. Yeah, that was a quick one.
One love. One love.
So, what it means to me to be at Worlds, I mean, it's pretty crazy that us, a pretty small country, has got a team over here. So, I mean, in that regard, I'm pretty proud of that sort of achievement that we've achieved. And it's just crazy, seeing all these people that you see streams in there just today, down in the lobby, just all these pros. So, it's pretty crazy that we've made it this far and that we've, about to play on this big stage. So, what it means to me is I'm really proud of it, and hopefully we can put up a real good performance and then show off our region, because I think that's the next step, is to show off that ANZ's got some talent.
So our pool, it consists of evil geniuses infused from Europe and also renegades. So we got 2 American teams who are obviously really good. A lot of people are rating them both in the top 4, and they're saying our pool is probably the hardest, but that doesn't scare me, and I still think our team can do really well.
Welcome to the Halo World Championship 2016. It is an absolute pleasure to be here in Hollywood, California, as we bring you 16 of the best teams in the world competing for their share of $2.5 million. We're getting ready for our next series here to start off in just a little bit. It's going to be a good one, folks. We have Infused facing off against Exile 5. New Zealand's finest, Exile 5, coming out here to represent.
Take a look at these guys, Bald, Colt, Ads, and Zerk as this team. Of course, they came through the ANZ qualifier, second place at the Sydney stop of the Halo World Championship Tour. Of course, they also were previously Team Sidewinder, but recently picked up by the Exile 5 organization. Excited to see them here. They also got first place at the AVT Auckland event. Let's talk about keys to victory here now for Exile 5.
Of course, they want to keep the Kiwi hope, release the Kiwi hope. Actually, that had to have come from Wrath, 100%. Focus on small talk. Could not agree more. That is something you have to emphasize, especially at this level of competition. And then finally, shut down Chalky.
Right.
Honestly, that's pretty much a key to victory for, I think, anyone who plays against Infused. I would even have said shut down Chalky and to Foxy.
Well, CTF Coliseum is #1. Then we move over to the Rig Team Slayer, Eden Strongholds, and then games number 4 and 5, Truth CTF, and Plaza Team Slayer, which we haven't seen on the main stage just yet.
They lose out on this one. Not the case, man. I think this squad, I think these two teams bring a lot to the table. I don't know, man. It's going to be a good series, but here we go. One more time. Let's try it again and see if we succeed. Capture the flag on none other than Coliseum.
So on day 1, we versed Infused first, who was the #1 seeded European team. And we were feeling really confident coming into this matchup. Unfortunately, the first game didn't really show this, and we were quite cold. Lost 3-0 on Collie flag.
Last player, and that's a textbook flag run exactly.
Thinking about the Rig Team Slayer, the battleground for game 2. You look at the weapon on the map, the sniper.
Right.
That's it, right? Who are the players that are going to go for that? Well, probably a guy like Chalky. What were one of the keys to victory for Exile 5? Man, this is the mode that I love oh so much. You have a player who's actually going to hang around right by Tower 1 as well. And let's go!
Working with Ads, they are going to be able to get that kill. Look at those spawns coming up right by the outside on Carbine. They're just going to focus on them and prevent the cost from spawning behind them. Let me walk those of you who might be checking out the server mode for the first time.
Then we moved on to Rig Slayer, where we started quite hot, got a good lead on them, and then we slowed the game down too much, and they basically made a small comeback until we closed it out 50-45.
Boards can often give you a little bit of what to expect later. I mean, you look at Infused, they look really good.
I'm very glad that a team coming out of New Zealand can contend with the UK's finest.
Right.
We then moved on to Eden Strongholds for the third map, which we lost about 140. But the one problem we had on this map was we didn't control any customs. They got all osses and a lot of the camos, and basically they just kept capping back on us with these power-ups, and we couldn't do too much about it.
See that being the case. Perry's there for a stop, and that will do it. Infuse goes up 2-1 in the series.
That's right, 100-38 there, so they did pretty well throughout that match. What we saw was Exile 5 putting on a decent bit of pressure throughout the game there on Stronghold Eden. But for the Infused gentlemen, they're going to win game number 3, 100-38, and that sends us Golden Boy to capture the flag.
After that, we played Truth Flag, where we won it 3-2, and they were taking a lot of map control. But they were just slaying us and not going for the objective, and when they were, it was turning like real scrappy. So we got a couple of good caps, and also there was a couple of crucial plays that really didn't go in our favor. One that sticks in my mind is my triple with camo, and as Jacob was about to pick up the flag, it literally returned and stopped us from getting that last cap, making us have to work harder for that win.
Zert now putting in those shots to Foxy in the bottom. They know someone's going to be down there as well. Right in front of him. Double kill for him. Could this be the cap that they need? Players just scrambling all across. A triple kill for New Zealand Zert as he's coming out swinging. And he wants to force this game number 5. But can they do it?
Yeah, but they have to slow it down, right? They didn't have the flag pulled, so that means even if you get a triple kill and a perfect kill, if you're not running that enemy's flag or in a position to do so at that very moment, you're not going to be able to turn it into anything. And just like that.
Drawn out here, folks. What a game. Chalky Ramirez, though, finding 2, but just like say that, Ads is there with a stop on Ramirez, so now you're starting to see Exile 5 just get aggressive in this red base. You have Chalky who's pinned inside. Yep, losing control of that pink tower, though. He doesn't have a lot of health. The only person left alive is Zerk, and he's taking the flag over to his teammate.
Yeah, and they're picking up, but they're also going to grab camo as well. I got to point that out. Colt is going to have camo in hand. They're trying to get
camo.
That's right, there's another camo for them. They're about to bring this in. We're going ahead and go over to Ads, who might bring this last
ground pound,
and he's able to do it with the ground pound. Exile 5 forces a game number 5. You see them jump up on your screen, and my goodness, what a sequence of events in the final moments of that match. Golden Boy, I mean, Ads getting that flag. Like you said, he only had Zerk alive. Bald actually was able to get the double kill there in Pink 1. We then saw Ads get the stealth cap at the end. Also, Colt grabbing the camo. It was a perfect storm for Exile 5, and now we're going to a game number 5. But Exile 5 proving that they're here to play. And I said it before the match, that game type for me is the question of, is Exile 5 a team that only stole the Team Slayer, right? Are they the team that can win a Slayer in a series? Or are they the team that really came to play? And they answered that in game number 4. They played CTF Truth very well. Same style game in that. So it's going to be Team Slayer on Plaza.
All right, folks, do or die time for Infuse. I cannot even believe that we're saying this. We're going to Game 5, Exile 5, Team Infuse.
2-2 moving into Game 5. We're still feeling good. We had Plaza Slayer, which really wasn't a strong game type for us. We knew if we just took control of Osses and Sniper that we'd be able to come through with this Game 5 win. However, they controlled Sniper for most of the game, and also we struggled to get a lot of the Osses.
I love the route that he took to the overshield. Really was not able to get hit by any grenades, so immediately we see the game slow down.
Jesus!
But it's Chalky who creeps up the lift right there. Actually picks up that kill. So Chalky, sniper rifle in hand. It is a 2-2 game here.
Our biggest problem was their snipe control with 2 Foxy just going off with it, hitting a lot of no-scopes, and he even came up to us afterwards saying, I don't know what happened, but I was just hitting everything.
Again, the thing I love about Halo 5 is the variety of weapons that we see and how effective you can be with each and every one of them.
Yep. We got to keep an eye on the Obi. I'm going to see exactly who might grab that as we go ahead across. I believe it's actually going to be a Chalky grab who's going to be able to...
This game ended up to being 50-30. These are the best teams and players in the world, so when someone is doing that to you, you can't do too much about it. You just got to take it on the chin, and they played well, they clutched up, and they deserved the win on that one. I thought that we showed a lot of fight, and that the ANZ community has got a lot of skill, and that we can compete with the top European teams. After a disappointing series against Infused, we had a versus EG, who had just lost 3-2 to Renegades. So we're coming in with a good mindset that they'd just been beaten and that we could also beat them. We started off with Rig Strongholds, where we gave them a good lead, and that was basically due to me falling off the map with camo, and also we had lost Railgun and they had scatter control. With those power weapons, they punished us for a bit until we finally got control. We started rotating the map and getting some control back. When the game was around 40-30 in their favor, we lost control again, and they had camo, railgun, scattershot again, and just punished us for a 60-point run, giving them the win 100-30. Where we then had the next map 2, Regret Slayer. They played this almost flawlessly, with commonly sitting top pink for a lot of the game. Roy and Lunchbox roaming around car side in that. The Snipedown was holding top mid for a lot of it. They just got a lot of kills on us, and kept trapping us in the bases, and we kind of fell to pieces. We're pushing out the chokes by ourselves, not getting any angles, and they were just picking us off, getting constant kills on us. And even with our control of Oz, burning it in important stages, we couldn't get any control of the map, and that's what eventually led to the 50-19 win in their favour. Being 2-0 down in the series and 1 map away from being eliminated from Worlds, our heads probably weren't where they needed to be, and this caused us to lose control of the map. They had railgun and camo control, and they scored 3 flags pretty quickly. After day 1, we felt pretty gutted about our performance. We didn't really step up, and we just lost to Infused, and then EG came off a series and then just whitewashed us basically. So we were a bit disappointed ourselves, but we knew that if we could put in a good performance against Renegades, that we could still do proud for our region. Day 2 saw us facing Renegades, who had come off a hot win against EG the previous day. We started the series on Fathom Flag, where their rail and camo control, as well as their superior teamwork, handed them the win. Again, their map control gave them power weapons on Collie Slayer, where they sniped and rocketed us the whole game and got them a 50-19 win. We finally finished the series on Empire Strongholds, where they beat us 100-6. giving them the 3-0 sweep. Overall, I was pretty disappointed with our performance, and also my own. I thought we could have stepped up more and played a better game. However, the teams beat us, they clutched up, and you got to make your own luck in these sort of tournaments and get things to go your way, and we just didn't do that. That left us placing 9th to 16th, with 7 out of 8 of the top teams being American, and the last team, the European team, Epsilon, taking the 8th spot. Experience at this level is really important, and you see a lot of US teams succeeding because of this. They're used to the environment and the sort of pressures that are on them compared to other lesser regions that don't get these sort of tournaments often. They make little mistakes compared to you, and they punish you every time that you make one. This is between power weapons, missing shots, anything you do wrong, you're going to capitalize on it and they're going to win the game because of it. Exile 5 Halo wants to give a shout out to Razer, AMD and the organization Exile 5 for allowing us an extra week of boot camping over in America. Also shout out to our friends, family and everyone that supported us for the last couple of events we've been at. Also a huge shout out to Will for filming everything and helping us out with all the content. We look forward to what the future holds for Halo and Exile 5. One love everyone. Cheers.